YouTube, what up? It's your boy Clipper the Clipper, and I'm back at it in this video topic discussion. I'm gonna be talking about a feeling that I'm getting and what's going on as we speaking, right under our nose and eyes. If you look at the situation across the river in New Jersey and this new rat virus or this new mouse virus, the Hanta virus, if you look how it's approaching like C-19 did, where it started off as something foreign. Somebody was on a plane or cruise or something like that, and then the outbreak started. I'm not gonna lie, the way that the NBA is set up, it seems like they trying to get the NBA over quick. Doesn't it look like the NBA is about to end quickly? And I say that because during C-19, you had the indoor, you know what I'm saying, not necessarily indoor, but you had the closed games, the closed arenas, the closed boxing events and everything. Nobody was there. So it looks like that the NBA is trying to hurry up and get the NBA over so they won't lose any money, so they can start the protocol to shut it down. Because let's just look at it. The United States of America during C-19, they lost a lot of money. A lot of people, they had to refund a lot of people with seats in stadiums and arenas and stuff like that. So they lost a lot of money. And it just seems like to me that the agenda is already planned ahead of time. You know how you play with like the Illuminati cards and stuff like that. But just pay attention. Just pay attention to how fast the NBA playoffs is going. You know, it looks like that they dropping certain things. Certain things is happening. I'm talking about global events right now, all at one time is happening, and you can tell the agenda is like to shut the summer down. You know, it looks like that. It looks like from it coming from the economy's perspective. You just hit Iran, right? Let's look at it. We back in the battle. We back in the fight over gas and oil, right? So all of these assets that we go through every day, the summer, right? The summer is more high, more frequent when we buy into these assets. I'm just saying. You look at the whole pan situation in 2020, and it lasted for 3 to 5 years strong. And you look at certain markets that lost money, certain PPL loans, you know, was distributed to people that didn't deserve it. You see how certain like fraudulent scam stuff happened and got away with it during the whole C-19 situation. I'm just letting you know right now, the same freaky weird stuff that happened during C-19 is happening now. When I mean freaky weird stuff, it's like bank accidents, like your money bank, your Wachovia bank. You know, not to say no big time names, but your bank. They're making like crucial mistakes. It's other stuff happening, like as far as like shipping and supply. Like there's a shortage of certain things. Now back 5-6 years ago, they went on TV and they broadcasted it and nationalized it, you know, and they prepped us to stay indoors and to suffocate us with masks and gloves. It just looks like to me that the NBA is leaving too quickly. I understand that they changed seconds. They sped up seconds. If you don't believe me, you get the Mandela effect, okay? You understand where I'm coming from? But it's a whole bunch of stuff that happened a long time ago. And if you're smart enough to hold the capacity and not to freak out, if maybe you forgot something that they changed and then you heard it again and you freaked out years later and you probably knew it back in the day. If you could hold the capacity of sameness, you'll understand where I'm coming from. So it was a possible way to speed up time, and that's what they did. And like, if you're privy on shot clocks or cameras or elapsed times and time lapses and recordings, you know that referees can stage professional sports. It's a such thing as a whistle and a call. It just looks like to me the Hanta virus started in Africa. That's the same thing they said about C-19. And then the whole situation with Trump and how he got blamed and called racist is because when they said it came from, when the Asian people said that the coronavirus came from Africa, right? When C-19 came from Africa, the Asian people, they argued it down. They said, no, it didn't. It didn't come from us. It came from Africa. They were patients. This is why I believe that the Asian community, the Africans is supposedly went to China and they was already sick with COVID-19. I hope it don't get flagged, but C-19. And this is for educational purposes only. Whatever I say is not actual fact. This is for YouTube recording purposes. The patients had came to China to get treated because they had consumed animal flesh, right? So being that what had happened was they had a medication to treat the C-19, but it wasn't working on the new African patients, so they basically got used as lab rats and had to find a stronger vaccination. So what happened was the people in Asia had to experiment the new medication on their own citizens, being that the new C-19 got stronger. And if you don't understand that the African people was black and the Asian people had a whole different skin and hair texture and everything, and that matters. People don't understand that matters. It's not like I could go outside, take anybody's hair follicles out their head and replace my bald spot. If I implant somebody's hair follicles into my head, I will die instantly. Okay, I will pass away. I will die. Okay, that's what you feel to realize. So that was the argument, and it was a strategic move that Trump had to go through, being that he's a part of the United States government, because, China is advanced, China is the opposition, China is very persuasive, and China has been on Trump's back for a while. They've been on him for a minute because they don't need him. He's just a rich white man just doing what he wants to do. Look at what's going on. Look at the bell. Look at the whistle. Look at the call. They just ran in the White House and shut the government down because they said 3-Eye Atlas was here and some black alien venom fell out the sky and turned into a monster right in front of the Brazilian government agent or whatever he was undercover. And they didn't tell everybody. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see how they had a whole premonition about TikTok and how TikTok is going to open too many people's eyes, and then certain people's eyes is going to open the wrong way because they just want to crash out for their life because that's how they feel that's the last thing left. So they're going to make a stain or a mark on you. You're not going to let them, live their life like a lame. Like, you're going to get yours. Like, this person you called the lame your whole life, like he or she's going to get you at the end. These are the type of things that go on, right? So it was debatable about TikTok, and then they kept opening your eyes and putting facts together and all types of education together. Look what's going on. And like I said, they're taking my content, they're watching my content, and they're just seeing it over. I'm not startled by it because my whole life, my uncle, right, my father's brother, has been around every celebrity you can name. Each Deion Sanders, Ray Lewis. He's around Rakim and Eric B right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been around everybody. Like, you see what I'm saying? And it's been for years. So it's just like a norm. You know what I'm saying? It's like a norm. So people that found my content finally, maybe my uncle pushed it out and said my nephew finally talked about the situation. If I got their crowd, I got their crowd. right? And like I said, I have a video on a way that you can get rid of herpes, HSV1 and HSV2, quicker than the 10 years or 20 years you got to live with it. But this is just my optics. This is my optics. This is something that I see, and then in my previous videos, all the famous people that watch me, I predict the future, and then they freak out themselves because they know they're in the wrong too. So the average citizen that's on the street, don't get too mad. You feel me? Don't get too mad and feel some type of way. Because me personally, like I told y'all, if y'all keep coming to my content, taking my content, I'm going to start putting Vaseline on my lips and talk a lot so my lips could turn spitty white. So therefore, when you're trying to read my lips and take my education out my mouth, you got soppy, nasty, Vaseline, messed up looking lips. Yeah. Keep coming to my... I'm going to just gross you out. You're going to want to fast again. You're going to want to fast again. The Christians are going to want to start fasting. That's how strong I am. Yeah. I could drink 2 gallons of water right now and back to back right in front of you with no hesitation. And some of y'all can't stomach 3 bottles without feeling a washed waterhead. You get washed in waterhead. You think you're hydrated, you're not. You're dehydrated still. I don't care how big you are, you're still dehydrated. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you have to realize that I'm looking at y'all bodies, I'm looking at y'all air and all of that. And I just know exactly what's wrong with you. Okay? Just like I'm looking at these games, these NBA games, and they're hurrying up the NBA because they want to shut y'all down for the summer. What better way? What better way? If they do it for 4 months or 6 months, what better way to hurt the human body? What's the better way? The best way to hurt the human body is to COVID you again in the summertime right now. Because record for the last 5 years, after the pneumonia has spread in the air, is global warming. So obviously there's a cooling that comes after that. Just like California, it's hot in California. But by the time it gets to Arizona, it's even hotter. I'm going to say even. But when it gets to us, when the air gets to us, because it blows like this, it's cold and it's brisky and we hate it. It's that type of effect. They are literally speeding up. It's a handout. It's a bankroll handout. It's so obvious who's going to win. All you got to do is bet. And they're doing this because they're trying to shut y'all down for the summer. Facts. It's going to be a hard lesson. It'd be 80, 90 degrees outside. Beautiful day. Y'all are all in the gym lifting weights. Like we living in the mountains of Antarctica or Russia. We about to be attacked by Sasquatch and 8-Cat. 8-Cat and Sasquatch, the joint forces. They went to planet Serpo. They looked for the Pokemon at planet Serpo. And they're about to come kill all the human beings. All of us. Tell my Asian kid. Tell my son. Daddy loves you. Okay? It's about to listen. If they do this to us, we mess with your people. I knew better. Because she took a turtle out the pot, and I had a turtle pet. He was moving and she just ate him. She bit the shell and everything. And I just look at the game. It's rigged. It's completely rigged. Everything. It's happening in a fast time. So that NBA doesn't lose money like they lost before. And if the NBA loses money, America loses money. That's a fact. And if America loses money, all the citizens, everybody, the little kids, the babies, the grown-ups, the veterans, the older senior citizens, the spunky young ones, we all get in trouble. We all get in trouble. We all get disciplined. We get mental health. We get bad weather, bad food, a dire lease of stock. You're not going to be able to get the Jordans. You can't get the PlayStation 6. It costs $3,000. and you can't put it on layaway because the ones that they made for layaway, they brought already. It's a wrap. Look how they do it. They messing with the weather. Look, the dude in Russia, Putin, you know why he stopped bombing in people, right? Excuse my verbiage. Because he was getting attacked weather-wise. He's still looking. Don't you see how we pull him in and then we push him out? We pull him into the news and we push him out. He's still looking to see he was getting bombed weather-wise. In the United States of America, they wasn't privy on reporting it. He realized that he was getting attacked weather-wise, HARP-wise. And he started searching for everybody. He let America go off the hook because it wasn't us. And he started searching everybody that started attacking him. All that snow, all of them avalanches. You ain't see that. All of that. All of them missiles that was taking off and just freezing in the air and then just dropping in the water. And he spent mad money on that joint and mad resources, and Trump is mad at that nigga for that. Why are you... He wants to say it in front of everybody. Why are you trying a missile in the winter? Are you plotting on us? Like for real. Like, it's stuff like that. It's optics. It's optics, right? So I always had a quick optic, right? I always had a quick... The eye of the tiger. It's a natural fact that back in the day, it was something called the eye of the tiger when the tiger eyes turned straight black. Everybody, listen, you respect the lion because the lion has black eyes, right? It got so scary that the white people and the Chinese people and the Indian people, they started killing the tiger, and then the tigers that they house, they taught the tiger not to show the eye of the tiger. And then the little baby tigers that was born after didn't have the eye of the tiger genetic. Facts. That's how real life is. How real your simulation is. I could look on, because it's bad behavior. I could look and find you a tiger that's about to black out but catches itself, and you'd be like, yo, what was that? Like it was like a tick. It was like a retarded tick, and I can show you that it used to be crazy. The world is crazy. My optics is crazy. They are speeding up the NBA to get it over with, and they trying to shut down the United States. Facts. I'm dead serious. It's 90 degrees outside. Y'all not running enough. What are you really doing? Are you trying to get big and sexy for the herpes sex in the bedroom? If that's true, then stay in the house. You got to stay in the house. We don't want to see you. We don't want to be deceived. You should be arrested for doing that. You really should. You should be in trouble. That should be attempt assault, attempt murder. I'm being dead serious. If you got hampered that way, look at. I don't care who takes it fucking personal. Look how you got it. 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 If my two daughters and any of my daughters come with me with that shit, you think I'm gonna have mercy for her? Mercy, especially right now. That's gonna be the first thing I teach her. All right? Look how you got it. Look at your whole mental. Listen to the name of the damn hair bump that you can't get rid of. Listen to it. Listen. There's no excuse. Women, you can't keep getting your way. It's gonna be a time where you want us suicidal, and we just gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. We suicidal. All us niggas, we gonna commit suicide at the same time. They gonna point at the little magical chakra nigga, and I'm gonna just lead the way. It's facts. So change your attitude. My optics is impeccable. Listen, they want to shut it down. They want to shut this drink down. They want the champion to win. They want to shut it down, right? And they want to shut y'all down. They want to get y'all out the jobs, the white people that's in charge. They want to get y'all out the jobs. They want to get y'all out the gym. They want to get y'all off the road. They want to get y'all out the banks, out the grocery stores, and everything. And this is coming from a dude that got green eyes that turn blue and turns jet black. I'm being dead serious. A person that gets stared at, and then these other monsters, when they get looked at by you, right, and you don't look like them, They don't like you, no matter what you say, what you do. I don't care. Listen, I don't care on how genuine you probably are as a person, right? If you take a quick glance at a stranger, it doesn't matter at that point in time, and for longevity, on how you are and how you lived your life. It just doesn't matter. That's why people, criminals, killers, gang members, athletes, celebrities, they become jerks. They become killers. They become assholes. This is the world of degeneration. If you don't generate first, you're going to make a worse reaction. We keep telling the female that. Okay? We keep telling the female that. This is why we ask for space. If you want to call it racist, if you want to call it scared or whatever, I'm not having my kid that's being looked at 2 and 3 times and your mouth is dropping. I'm not having her out in the public with everybody else's kid. It's just something I knew as a little kid. I knew that when I was a little kid. You feel me? Optics. They trying to shut y'all down. They gonna hit y'all with the nastiest sweep ever. Or they could fake it. It doesn't have to be no rat flu. They can just fake it and do it, but that's what they want. They're still trying to save the money that they gave out. Think about what I'm showing you. I'm showing you something in real time. FanDuel. People is making mad money off of cryptocurrency and FanDuel and betting and wagering bets. People is getting bread off that. And then buying in stocks and bonds. That's what Trump is telling you to do. And the average person that's on the 9 to 5 right now, you're not on the YouTube social media wave, you're not doing what Trump is standing for. That's why he comes off as a jerk. If you was doing everything Trump was asking you to do, besides being a garbage man or a teacher or a counselor or a police officer, if you had all your assets lined up the right way and took the chance that he genuinely thinks you know about, and he's not supposed to go out in the public and talk about because it can launch a terrorist attack from another country. We can get backdoored by Canada. We can get backdoored by other countries. Do you understand that? So he can't come out and be a hood nigga like he was when he was chilling with my family and tell you all the come-ups. He can't. He literally can't. He'll literally catch another slug to his other ear if he start helping y'all that way. Facts. They only doing that to scare you. It's all malicious. It's all foul. It's all flagrant. We don't have to be mean to each other. You're only being mean to have good health, to have sex, or to feel better some type of way, whether it's to feed your diet, to feed your appetite. That's all it is. And that's what they control. They don't care about nothing else. It's never, ever going to change. It's never going to change. The worst thing ever was to show a person like me, right? I sat there quiet my whole life. And the reason why certain people never turned on me is because they see me as a little kid. And they seen I kept it thorough for mad long. There was nothing you could do. You can't complain. That's why. So the worst thing to show me that there was never no change on the other side of the fence. Never no change. Kids is men, boys. Boys, girls too, okay. But little boys is growing up and thinking that they're gay because girls won't talk to them first. Listen to what you did to somebody's life. There's only one life to live. That's why I'm going to ask y'all niggas out the way that I'm going to ask y'all niggas out. It's exactly how I say it is. Like I said, your favorite celebrity can be whoever your favorite celebrity wants to be. I matter in your simulation. My daughter is young and she knows that. You see that? You see how I hope it's just New York, and I wish I'm trying to get my girl that's in New York out of New York with her sister so I can just take y'all niggas. Facts, it's a wrap. Y'all will never change. You basically ask your parents to die so you can get a different color in your eyes. The white people in this school ain't teaching that. They're not teaching that. So your parents just caught. I could genuinely say my mother was not teaching me no foul, fucked up shit. She wasn't. You could dislike my mom, you could like my mom, or whatever you could. Honestly, and she never hit me. She never taught me no fucked up shit. She never taught me nothing fucked up. Ever at all. I only got that shit from my father. It got worse because I got closer to my father. That's it. Never. My mom never showed that shit. She only showed me that she read part of how I feel in my soul and that I was correct about the situation. That I know me going around saying that I'm African American black and I'm fucking brown and red and I got a different look is not going to sit right with people. She realized that I didn't give a fuck on how anybody felt, and this is the realest shit ever, that I know that we're from here and this is our shit, and I'm standing on it 100%. So that's why my mom treats me that way. She knew I was going for broke. She knew I was going to crash out. She knew it. I wouldn't stop. Look at the honest, blatant truth. We all is from here. We all, whether we mixed races, mixed colors, and now we all from here. We got lied to because we was under pressure, and every day of our life we live with that shit. Every day, somebody's gonna come across somebody lighter or darker and feel some type of way in a split second. So I'm gonna get it over with. I'm not having my daughter in that. I seen my kids. Like I said, my kids look better than yours, right? I knew it. You knew it was gonna happen. I didn't want to be y'all niggas' friends. Y'all niggas knew that too. Let's just get real. I didn't want to be y'all friends, and if it's that purpose right there, I knew I had to handle my situations different. What? Look at the optics. They trying to shut this whole shit down right before your eyes. Your parent is gonna go to work and then come right back home. While you cutting school, stupid, you about to get caught. You're about to get caught. You're gonna be up there thinking your mommy and daddy's there. Yeah, it's early in the year. You can afford it. You're about to get sent home. Facts. That's what they trying to do. All that money they gave out. If they shut it down for the summer, and a lot of businesses shut down, or they get brought out, because that's what happens. You don't have to shut it down. You don't have to change it. You don't have demolition or anything. You can just buy it under a new corporation, get rid of all the employees, hire many robots and a few employees, and voila. We saved the economy. Now we're paying the robots and the apps, the phone apps. Yeah. This is what they're trying to do. I told you. I've been calling it. I told you they're going to trade Anthony Simons for either LeBron James or some old-ass 35-year-old that's about to retire. I told you, and they did it. Right? I told you a whole bunch of stuff. I told you when the UFOs was coming out. They coming out. They coming back. They're about to put niggas to rest. They put us to rest a long time ago. They're about to get the mech, the animals, the mech. Yeah, they're about to get all of that. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They trying to get this joint over with. The NBA, over with. As an NBA fan, you want to see Tatum. You want to see Tatum play against the Knicks. Not the 76ers. Just playing against the Knicks. So you want to cheat. If you're going to fan duel me, if you're going to do all of that, if you're going to fan duel me, then you got to put Tatum in. No. They're trying to get the league over and done with quick so they can hamper y'all. It's only May. Facts. The WNBA sucks. I'm not watching it. I'm never watching it. It's over. A wrap. That Hanta virus. What mice? Okay, New York? Let me open your eyes real fast. New York. Okay? If you get tired of me talking, okay? I'm gonna scare you again, just like I scared the shit out y'all. With the other two jokes I did, I'm gonna scare you again. I'm about to scare you. Now the Hanta virus is kind of like the bubonic plague. Right? I explained to you that C-19 is gastroenteritis and SARS pneumonia in one. It's one big old sickness. Now this Hanta virus, right? This hantavirus, right? I'm gonna give you a briefing on it. You know how COVID-19, how they was basically melting when they was passing out. People started shaking and foaming at the mouth. Remember that? Remember that on World Star at the bus stop? People started dying of COVID. Remember that? Remember? Okay. So with the hantavirus is a little bit more cleaner. Okay? I happen to know about certain, indigenousness. And the hantavirus, you might just faint and not wake up. Or you might wake up half retarded. Your brain is going to be, hell yeah. The bubonic plague, New York. Now, which state in the United States of America is just a cesspool, is an infestation of vermin and rodents? You don't see where this is going? You don't see how they want to shut it down so they can get rid of the rodents? You thought it was cute. You thought y'all foreigners, y'all thought it was cute, right? I seen the little cats out there in the backyard now. They eating the little dead mouse, little Meow Mix, Finster, and the rest of them I named. It's about 50 cats, I named them. They out there eating the dead mice and stuff. And the white people up there in the Hudson Valley, they train the eagles. You see how we seen the eagles? They train the eagles. They train the eagles and the falcons to hunt the mice and the rats, not necessarily the cats. Okay? That's a good thing, right? And now you have the federal government who's just done with New York whatsoever. And now they want to poison the mice and poison the rodents so we can all just faint in our beds and probably nuke the shit out of us because we all got the bubonic plague. Now, I'm just saying, there's a lot of Spanish people that own houses in Yonkers, New York, and there's a lot of rats in y'all crib. Y'all are really friendly with rodents. I'm just saying. I've seen you pick up a mouse off the street with your bare hand. It's the savage. Listen, Spanish people, I don't call y'all niggas non-Indian. The reason why I don't like nobody is because y'all niggas all look Indian to me. I don't care where you're from. If I look Indian, you look Indian. You look just as savage as you are. No matter if you're gorgeous and beautiful, female, male. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I tell it how it is. You niggas tell it how it might be. You're just as savage. Now look at the mice that you're picking up with your hands. Right? You're just as savage. You do that. Okay? I'm already on shit mode with the Caribbeans for eating the cats. On shit mode. I've been punching Caribbeans. Stop it. You might be Native American. You might just be born with a birth defect. That's it. That's all. The transparency is the strength. It's God body. It's God light. It's the strength. Go work your heart. Your heart, yes, the strongest muscle in your body. Don't care about people making fun of you if you run funny, if you jump rope funny. Don't care about nobody making fun of you. They're not going to care about you when you're on your deathbed. And you're gasping for air. They're not going to care about you. Work. Y'all see my kids' legs? That's me not being there, but that's genetics. That's prayer. You see my girl's legs. You see that shit. You see her calf muscles. And you see her whole physique. You see what I'm saying? That's what the white people want to do to you. That's what the doctors want to do to you. That's what the Asian people want to do to you. They want to shut y'all down at the gym. Use your big bodies, your strong bodies. Now go run 10 miles. Go run 20 miles. If you don't do it that way, if you don't do it by yourself, they'll make you run. Watch. Tyrese Maxey has a cold. He has a cold. He's not exhausted. He's not tired. How? How is he tired and his eyes is shining navy blue? How? How is he tired? He's not tired. His throat is impacted. He's like me. I got Graves. It's an autoimmune condition. We don't get tired. We get dry. He has a cold. He didn't drink enough water. He got confused. It's a wrap. The Knicks, they put him away. These niggas about to beat him by like 79. The Knicks, you can call it. Tyrese Maxey he's exhausted. There's no way. His eyes is lighting up navy blue every chance you look at him. He's better than Allen Iverson because he's in better condition than Allen Iverson. He has a cold. Literally, he has a cold. He probably was in the sauna too long. Facts. It's a wrap. That's what I mean. That's the karma. Paul George was on PEDs. He was on PEDs. They arrested him perfectly for Jason Tatum. They told Jason Tatum, you got to come back now. While Paul George is fresh to tear him up. You see how it was rigged? Shut the NBA down. Matter of fact, we're going to shut the whole summer down. Y'all can't be indoors in the gyms. Y'all got to be outside now having a picnic. Y'all all wanted to go out in a blaze of glory. We all wanted a festival. If the Armageddon bomb comes, the Armageddon asteroid, the Jesus Christ meteor, y'all all wanted us to be outside. We all celebrate, get along, cook on the street, party on the street until it go out. Well, that's gonna be their warning sign. That's gonna be their warning sign. Y'all better get with the program. Certain subconscious stuff y'all get with, and certain subconscious stuff y'all don't get with. But you ask for it all subconsciously, so get with the program. Facts. New York, you thought you was good. Yeah, they purposely stopped reporting infestations of rats, right? Just to scare the shit out you. Months later, think about it. It was all on the news. It was all on the news. What are they going to do to us? How is a person sick from a mouse? A mouse. He's sick from a mouse. The mouse just walked by him. The mouse just walked by him. It didn't eat from this nigga. It didn't play in his clothes. How strong is the hantavirus? People, how strong is it? It's the Indian slave master too. It's the Indian woman. You know how I feel about them. I put them on a whole different stratosphere of hatred than I put all y'all other ones. The other one, all of y'all, I'm pointing my finger at y'all, right? But these niggas up here, that's probably a part of it. I'm pointing. What the devil got? The pitchfork. I'm pointing. Yeah, I'll be your devil. I'm gonna point the pitchfork at you. The Indian slave master. Now let's just think people like me. Okay, they took my look. That's just the people that look like me, because we're not them. Where did this come from? How does this work? You seen a mouse in New Jersey? He ran across you outside. What happened? You was inside or outside? And then you got sick? Is he laced with fentanyl too? Is the gerbil smoking with this nigga? What's going on? It's stuff like that I don't play with. I left the gym early today. Facts. I left the gym. I left the gym dumb early. I had a whole workout, a plan in my head. I was going to go through with it. Start off heavy, finish off light. I walked in there. You can ask the whole gym. I deadlift 300 pounds 8 times straight, right? As soon as you lift something heavy, you're supposed to lift something light or medium so you can get bigger. You're not supposed to sit up there and keep lifting heavy if you don't weigh that much, okay? So if I lift 300 pounds, if I deadlift 300 pounds, and you got to use your lower back and your legs, you should do the leg presses about 150. Start off with 115, and then jump to 80, and then do one leg 40, and then 25 each pounds. That's how you work compounds. That's why it's called compounds. You lay on layers. You're not supposed to eat a whole bunch of supplements and lift heavy to stay big. That's not how you get big. Okay? That's not how you get big. You're actually out of shape and you have gastroenteritis. The mouse walked by him. He had to go to the hospital. I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather put on a condom and smash the Asian girl that ate the turtle. She ate the turtle. I'd rather smash her with a condom than to have a mouse walk by me and I gotta go to the hospital. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this now, New York. Okay, if they don't shut down the whole United States of America, at least they owe us money. They owe us PUA and stimulus checks. That'd just be another way they could redeem us those checks and that money. What did the mouse do? Hanta virus. That joint is called Hanta virus. The mouse walked by him. He had to go to. He died. The mouse walked by him. The mouse walked by this nigga and he died. He died. I'm good. Trump, whatever he did, he need to apologize. He need to apologize to the Asian people. Those are the neutrinos. Those are the ghost particles. They're here for nuclear war. They don't care about humans. They only care about the safety of the planet. Didn't you watch the cartoon, Captain Planet? Didn't they look lightweight Asian and they was the neutrinos? Did you watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? You see, they become the ghost particle. Yes, the gray alien shapeshifts into a UFO. The neutrino, the Asian, they shapeshift into war and protecting the planet and can kill all the humans and the animals and at least Earth to be here. Yeah. Talk about a fucking kamikaze. Crashing a fucking plane into a building. They're about to turn into something universal. Put all of us to sleep, bring us all back, and do this shit all over again. And laugh in real time. In real time. Facts. Why do you think all of us look Asian? Okay. Look at the fucking Mexican who's on the left side of the central, right? The left side. The central is where the Asians are. Look at the left side. Look at them. Now you look at me. Okay? You look at me. You gotta laugh. Ha ha. Some of you Caribbean niggas, y'all niggas look Asian. Some of you Spanish motherfuckers, it's obvious. Some of you white people, you're Africans too. You want to laugh? Yeah, you look Chinese too. Didn't know what you was. Now, joke's on you. You're Arabs. Some of you Arabs, you look Asian too. What do you think the world is really though? After me teaching you that shit. Okay, I'm a liar with technology. I don't want to come across a fucking ghost particle. She's eating cat. She's eating my cousin. She's just gonna. What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna fight you to the death. If you eat my cat, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna try to kill you, bitch. But I'm gonna cry. You see? You see how it don't work in my favor? It just doesn't work in my favor for real. It just doesn't. I'm at one with that shit. I am. I've been alive for 40 years, nigga. It's been the same thing. It's been the same thing over and over every day. I get a no from my own daughter. My own kids, they came out my nuts. I got a different grade of hair than my father. I got different colors in my skin than my father and mother. And all of that. I can't even see my own kids. And they came on my own testicles. I got my own nut problems. I got my own penis problems and everything. I can't see my own kids. You see where this coming from? I could be one of the most coolest people, and then I could be your worst nightmare in the same night. I've done it in the same night. I could be your best friend, or I could be your absolute killer. And I still can't see my kids. So that, what you gonna do? I'm putting the condom on, and the Asian that ate the turtle soup with the frog and drunk his blood afterwards, I'm smashing her before I want the rat to walk across me, and I faint. What the fuck was that? That shit said Hanta virus. They sped it up too. Hanta virus. Think about that, y'all. I'm good. New York, it's time to take a vacation. It's time to take a vacation. Yeah. Y'all didn't see that. You see how I catch shit first? I literally catch it first. That's why I don't understand y'all stupid ass niggas for crossing me. Y'all knew my whole entire life I catch things first. You crossed the nigga that used to save y'all because I catch things first. I'm about to fuck y'all over. I'm about to really fuck y'all over. I'm gonna fuck y'all over so bad that y'all niggas remembered in the next life. You remembered I fucked you over in the next life. The same life. You remember. I'm gonna do it again. This shit is magic. Just like how your kids see the color in my eyes and my kids, they can only see the pictures. I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers something else. A Kamehameha. I'm not playing sign language no more. This shit is like a Kamehameha. I told you I'm Vegeta. I'm not Goku, nigga. I'm Vegeta. I'm the worst one. Facts. These niggas knew it too. Look at that shit. They're sweeping the NBA quick, nigga. Quick. Oh, y'all lost so much money. Y'all lost so much money, and the opportunity is still there to get it, and y'all never gonna get it. And it's so bad because it starts the fucked up behavior, and the government knows it, and the government knows not everybody is not plugged in, and they're gonna end us, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? You sitting up there trying to brag on something because you did it, but in the eyes of the government, your 30 years of retirement ain't shit. A job is supposed to be a charity, a zakat, a charity. You were supposed to be eating on social media and all them other scams and just spending more money with the government, nigga. To be real with you. Now, coming from a college grad, and I told them that same shit to their face. Yeah. I told them that's how you graduate. You can't graduate articulate, nice, and nerdy. They make you an asshole. You have to be an asshole to get a job. To have a career, you gotta be an asshole, nigga. I knew this shit was gonna happen in New York. They could lie right now and say that the virus has just spread it in New York, and the only way we can get rid of it is if we nuke this shit out of New York. What the fuck is y'all talking about? That nigga's just stupid. It could be a complete lie. The only reason why they fucking nuking us is because I got a fucking chakra, nigga. And it's the only way they can kill us. That's it. And they want to see what happens since your little sex shit ain't working. What the fuck is you talking about? That's what that shit is all about. What are you talking about? Who else matters? Besides the government, it's the celebrities. I'm right fucking there. I'm right there. I'm in the middle. Trump has his eyes on me before he's the president. And I got a shitload of celebrities in my family. So it has to be me. That's what I'm saying. Look at the strategicness of the federal government. Look at that shit. The rat infestation. They made the C-19, they called it a bird flu. Remember that? A bird flu? Remember it starts as a bird flu? A bird flu? Haha, a chicken flu, a bird flu. They got a rat flu now. Who they coming for? Come on. Who are they coming for? They trying to shut this shit down. You can see it. You can see certain celebrities and certain governmental people, they know something is about to happen. If you look at all of these interviews and all of this stuff that's going on right now, especially when you see how they just shot dude from the CIA, the CIA shot him. Look how they look. It looks rigged. It looks like they acting. It looks like a play. It looks like theater. It looks like the theater. That's exactly what they want to do. They want to shut it down so a bigger corporation can take over and buy the economy out. I'm here getting disgusted at the Knicks and Sixers game. I hate both of these motherfuckers. I hate all of them. I hope it's a draw. They all get hurt and can't make it to the playoff. And can't make it to the next round. That's my wish. That's what I hope can happen. But it's so they just want this drink to happen so fast that whoever goes out and whoever catches the lead first, the referees they on it, and it just so happened to be the Knicks. So if the Knicks jump out first, they're gonna make sure the Knicks stay in the lead by slowing the 76ers down, because that's how they run, up and down, run and gun, and they're gonna call fouls, they're gonna call double dribbles and travels, 3 seconds, 8-second violations, and all that, or not call nothing at all. Look. They dead ass trying to shut the United States down. I'm dead ass serious. I kid you not. They just told us a mouse ran across dude's foot and he got the hantavirus. I'm good. I rewinded it. What? I'm thinking the mouse grew right in front of him. The mouse grew about 4 feet. And put him in the hospital. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to see it live footage. Why is the mountain? Yeah, okay. Just saying, New York. You better be aware, New York.